Hi everyone, and welcome to Aloft, a new little survival game. I've been loving the short amount of time that I've been able to spend in this little demo that's currently available on Steam, if you want to pick it up. But there was a few things that, yeah, the tutorial does take you through a few things, but there's a few things that it doesn't explain so well. But we'll check them out and have a look at them together. So first thing that it doesn't explain too well, sometimes you'll get to these islands, right? So you set out from your home base, which is where you spawn, and then you head out from there once you've got your glider, spoilers, and you can go out and explore the rest of the world. The gliding is wonderful. It's very intuitive. You can start gliding from anywhere. You got a little boost you can do. Whee! And yeah, it's really good. So once you get to these islands, sometimes it'll say there's some corruption. So it'll tell you to examine some of the plants and you'll be like, okay, I don't know what's going on here. Do not stress. Just keep doing what you can and removing the things that you can when you go through. Because once you actually find a few items, what you can do is in your inventory, you can combine things together with yellow dots to figure out recipes. Once you've done that, you'll have the recipe to build a few things, and then you can also put down your construction bench. So once you get your bench here, you can also put down things to actually craft some items. And one of the very first things you want to try and get your hands on as soon as you can, it will take a little while. You've got to find some things like paper and wood and making the leaf cloth and a few other things. Because then what you do is you combine all these things together and then you make a field guide, which as you can see there is just two of those linen pieces, some rope and some paper. Once you make the field guide, what that does, so I've got one here I prepared earlier, is you can see what is required to get this place looking nice and normal. So say for instance in the left you can see there the tree mount, it's got a lot. So you don't have to worry too much about that. But see the flora diversity is 8 out of 7. So if that was say 6 out of 7 and it needed more, what we could do is put some seeds in our inventory and we could just plant some stuff. So I've planted a tree there. But if I go to my inventory here, we've got emerald old wild seeds, which gives you a lot of the plant and flora diversity, I should say. So you put one down, you right click, change it to another plant, put one down, right click, change it to another plant, put it down. And then if I go to my field journal, we'll say now there's 9 out of 7 because I put down a few different ones. So that's how you get the get rid of the corruption on the island. So getting this field manual as early as you can will help you out with that. I mean, there's not a super amount of islands to do so far in the game, but that little tidbit will definitely help you out there. And also what you'll do is you'll find these, I've got one here somewhere. There's little anchors you can find. Here we are. I was right in front of it. So that anchor up there, go up here and have a look. It'll give you a recipe for certain things. Well, I screwed that up. But what you'll do is you'll learn those recipes and you'll get ship parts. And you'll be like, okay, well, I guess this will be handy once I get a ship, right? Because I've already learnt this one, it doesn't have it anymore. And so when you go to your build menu, up the top here, you've got all these ship parts that you'll get. So rudder, sails, and your helm. So you'll get all that. And you'll be like, that's great, but where's my hull? We were wondering for like a little while, where the heck is my hull? You don't need a hull. You build it on an island. So you go around and you find an island that you want. There is a home one that you start on and you could use that. But it would require a vast amount of sails because when you put down those sails, there's another ship part there as well, see, with the little buoys around it. And home is marked on the map, which is very helpful. But see how there's smaller islands, like islands up here? You can literally go to one of these islands, say, yep, this is now my home base. And then you start plopping down those ship parts on it. Now it's going to need a certain amount of lift and also propulsion from the sails and things that you put down. And also you need to put down the rudder and the helm. And yeah, there was one I did here, but it's now somewhere on the map. I lost track of it, but I did have one. So yeah, then you just go to your heart's content. I'll show a little clip of what mine looked like from the gameplay that we did today. But yeah, we just put some ship parts down on it. Now, there's a few things. It is an early access demo game, so it needs a little bit of polish. There's a few things that are obviously going to be added to it. It's going to change a lot, more than likely. But for now, certain things you can't deconstruct. So if you place them down, that's it. It's kind of stuck there. If you wanted to start all over again, you'd have to go to another island and start that. So that's a bit of a shame currently, but hopefully that's something they're looking at adding into the game. But yeah, I love this little game so far. It's very chill, very relaxing, very much feels of Tears of the Kingdom, a little bit of Enshrouded with the gliding aspect. I love me a good glider. It's a lot of fun, and as I said, it feels very intuitive. There is bits of combat in the game as well. I'll show clips of that there now as well. So you do fight some mushroom baddies and have to cleanse them from some of the islands as well. And as you go, you learn different combat maneuvers. But yeah, apart from that, I think it's a great little beginning that they've got for this game here so far. And yeah, I hope they progress it and get it going. So that's it from me, guys. Just a little quick video on this. There's a few things that I wish I'd kind of figured out a little bit sooner, but in some sense it's good just to go through and figure a lot of it out yourself, because it isn't a super long demo, and yeah, I had a lot of fun in it. But yeah, thanks for watching, and as always, if you want to catch us, we're on Twitch, twitch.tv/BeardLasers, or you can catch us here on YouTube as well, at BeardLasers. So thanks so much, guys, and as always, have a good one. Bye for now.